Yo, peoples! Qushu92 here. Welcome back to Qushu Views. Today we got something incredibly special from Game Science, the makers of the critically acclaimed and incredibly awesome Black Myth Wukong. We have Black Myth ZHONG KUI. 6 minutes of in-engine Chinese New Year special. This is the in-engine footage of what we're going to be expecting from ZHONG KUI. I cannot wait. So, if I have any fans out there from Bilibili, hi, how are you? I'm definitely going to be covering this game when it comes out. So I hope to see all of you from China over there. You guys have been such a blessing to me ever since you guys checked out my footage of and my coverage of Black Myth Wukong originally, that I would love to have you there again. As for everyone else, let's check it out! Ooh, Game Science. You already know it's gonna be peak. And this is in-engine? Hold on! This is in-engine? And we cooking up in here. It's still early enough for breakfast for me. Okay, you making me kind of hungry with all this cooking. You need to stop that. Have me some fish fry for breakfast. Come on. Who that in the back? No, hold up. Who the big guy in the back? This is in engine. You just got a clam, man? It probably has a name, but I don't know it. Yeah, don't be eating none of the food. Does the meat have eyes? I don't know. The fish, I probably would have liked that, but the meat with the eyes blinking, I don't know. I would have passed. Ah! We getting baby grass? We're having baby grass with our food? Whoa, bro, this looks, and just to remind you, what the? And she's just chopping them up. They just fell into the mortar and pestle. What the? Remember how good Black Myth Wukong looked when it first was shown? Graphically, it already looked amazing, but here, they said, Let's kick the visuals up a notch. Bro, ZHONG KUI is going to look amazing. Like, look at her subtle facial expressions. Like, look at that! You saw the water go in her mouth. It wasn't like, oh, it's just... You actually see the water go into her mouth. Now, what even is this dish? Is this like a potluck? Someone who knows, please explain to me what type of dish this would be. ZHONG KUI! Black Myth ZHONG KUI! Wow, okay. Game science website with ZHONG KUI. Yeah. Huh? We're still going? Mind you, I got like my desk lamp in my face. So it's just dark like this on purpose. Who this? Oh, they were making the dish for this person. Were they making it for ZHONG KUI himself? What? I have more questions. I have way more questions. But I am so impressed by visuals, how things look even better than they did in Black Myth Wukong. And mind you, they were working on Black Myth Wukong for a minute. But visually, it's like jumping from PlayStation 3 with God of War 3 in terms of how they were pushing how visuals looked into going into PlayStation 4 and moving on to like God of War 2018. In terms of like, okay, this looks great graphically, but this looks phenomenal graphically. So they're hard at work. I cannot wait to see more. And mind you, it has been said, Jeff Keighley did say that while we are getting ZHONG KUI, the journey with Wukong still isn't done. So I'm looking forward to not only stuff we're getting for ZHONG KUI, but also more stuff from Black Myth Wukong. I am telling you, if they release like an update or even an expansion for Black Myth Wukong where they allow us to get even stronger than where we are right now, or even expand on the gameplay of what we have right now for Black Myth Wukong, it's over. It's over. Already one of the greatest games I've played because I love it. And mind you, my understanding of the Journey to the West isn't strong. It's not. I still need to learn a little bit more of it. However, I was able to appreciate just how much love and passion was put into Black Myth Wukong, and I have to say that Game Science is easily one of my favorite devs. Even though I've only played one game from them, how they present themselves, how they present their games, and how they are unapologetic in what they do for their games, because let's just be honest here, America is not the standard of what games should strive to do, should strive to achieve, or strive to appease certain peoples and demographics that, scream the loudest on social media. I'm glad we have people like Game Science who's like, we're going to make the game that we want. If you don't like it, tough. If you rate our game low, that's on you, but we're still going to keep doing what we're doing for the people who appreciate us. And those are the types of game devs that I do not mind supporting, because these jokers online just get on my last nerve saying like, well, you need to conform to the way we think, otherwise your game is no good. No, it doesn't. That's the reason why any games that ignore these pleas turn out to actually be good. So, for Game Science, I'm glad that they do not care how people feel for the games they make. Y'all keep doing what you do in Game Science. Y'all already hit a home run with Black Myth Wukong, and I know for a fact, given how good this in-engine footage looks for ZHONG Kui is going to be incredibly fun. I know it. And it'll also make me want to learn more about Chinese mythology as well, because I already done enough for Black Myth Wukong, and I found that just incredibly substantial. But for ZHONG Kui, yeah, looking forward to it. But that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Even consider checking out my Patreon, because there's loads of free stuff on there for you guys to look through. And because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples. And a big shout out to all my members on YouTube and patrons on Patreon who help make what I do possible.